okay, I'm going to be leaving the sanctity of the Wi-Fi, so I might lose signal. But here we're at, nice 10:40 in the morning, 90 degrees. So today's mission, which wasn't the mission, which is a couple days ago, is to clear out an area so the horses can get to their covered area, and so when it torrentially downpours, they can stay dry. So this wasn't a mission a couple days ago because we didn't have horses a couple days ago. In fact, we didn't even know we're getting horses a couple days ago. It wasn't until yesterday morning that I got a message from Chelsea as I'm finishing a 6-mile run or 7-mile run, whatever it was, and said, "Yeah, I've got these horses in Montiano that the owner needs to find him a home because he's leaving, and they're just tied up in a field somewhere. So are we gonna go get them?" Well, yes, I guess we are. So now we have horses. So I got my machete and grab some gloves, and we started clearing down by El Cuatro because Ramon's been preparing this fence for probably a year now to prepare the way for animals, just in case that we could get animals. There's no like formal like process. It's kind of like Facebook Marketplace, but just talking to people. So it's a little less available, a little bit more random, and I might not have gloves here. I gotta go to the buggy, find them. And so, and things happen like this, where it's like, okay, well, you better be prepared if you want something, because when it pops up, it'll just be randomly. And so a year ago, Ramon started fencing in this field area, and then a couple weeks ago, we noticed that there was a bunch of trees that had fallen over the fence, so we cut those up and started pushing back to kind of clear the area so we could be prepared for horses. And as the quote goes in one of the best movies of all time, Incredibles, luck favors the prepared. So now we got horses. There's thunderstorms during this time of the year, so they have to have a place to stay. So 90 degrees, I'm going to go clear and burn bushes in order to make that dream a reality. And I'm going to show you if you'd like to see. So I'm walking down the path. So this area, if we head down that way, that goes down to our house where we're staying right now. And this path over here leads to the yoga loft, which is straight down. And then we have El Cuatro here, which is a pretty incredible little building. So let me show you this. And a little fruit tree trivia, if you'd like it. This tree right here is called an Indian almond, which we were under the impression were actually almonds. They're not almonds. They're almond-like nuts that you crack them open, and then they're kind of sweet, but they're very small compared to almonds. But kind of a similar flavor profile. And then this tree right here is what's called a Java plum. And let me show you what its fruit looks like. So this fruit here is, when it's ready, right here. There we go. There we go. That's what it looks like, right? Like that. It's a little berry. Almost looks like a coffee berry. And it's kind of like a pungenty sweet berry, but spit it out. It's been proven to do is regulate blood sugar. So it regulates insulin levels within the blood. And in a country where diabetes is kind of rampant, it's that's one of so many plants that produce edible fruit that can regulate blood sugar naturally. It's like it's forgotten now, and even then stepped in and be like, hey, we got insulin. And it's like really a generation maybe ago, people just lived off the land and ate what was available. It grows naturally and didn't have to medicate. Like, kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? So here's where we are. So that right down here, and that tire right there is where Chelsea's watermelon plant is going. And then this is where cilantro and lettuce, and this is what's called a sweet lemon, dulce lima. And then here is where I'm gonna be clearing. So start stacking, start burning, start chopping. Right in the direct sunlight. Lucky me. I'm gonna keep on working on my tan. Okay, stay tuned for updates. I'm making way for the horses.